How you doing, folks? Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Luxury Microfiber here once again. If you watched the first video, Alex had an opportunity to use a foam cannon for the first time. Interesting to watch somebody use it for the first time. She had a lot of fun with it. But if you watch the video, you can see areas where she might have been apprehensive, and we'll deal with that as we go forward. Alex now, she didn't know what we were going to be doing today, so she was wearing leather pants to foam a car. Okay.
It worked out beautifully, didn't it?
What?
It worked out just fine, didn't it?
Worked out fine?
Yes.
Now you're in something where you feel a little bit more comfortable, because we're going to touch the car now with the soap. So you're going to get wet. There's no reason to have leather pants on. Oh, God help me, guys. What we're going to do is show Alex how to do a contact wash on the car safely. We foamed the car, we rinsed it off, we got as much dirt and dust we can off the car, right? And now we want to try to make the contact wash a little bit easier. Alex, I have one bucket with multiple mitts inside of it. If you watch YouTube, and I know you have, you've been watching some other detailers, some guys will have 2 buckets, they might even have 3 buckets. The theory to all of this is we want to work clean at all times. We want to, every time we grab that mitt with the fresh soap on it and we do a contact wash, we want it to be as clean as possible. When we're touching car paint, when we're washing it, this is not like scrubbing dishes at home. We never go over any particular area more than twice. These are my rules, so we're going to play by my rules right now. So when you wash the car, go over one particular area twice and then move on. We always start washing the car from the top to the bottom. I'm going to cut you some slack today. I'm not going to break out the bench, but we're going to go over washing techniques and kind of speed up this process so this video is not 15 minutes long, all right?
I'll try.
Okay, so I'm going to do one panel and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. We've done a foam cannon wash, we rinsed it off, we hopefully got as much dust and dirt off the car so it's safer. I'm going to take one of these wash mitts, make sure there's plenty of soap and juicy goodness all over it, right, like that. I'll do this front area here and you can watch me. Am I still on the camera? Yeah. So what I'm going to do, again, we would typically start from the top. The reason for that is the top of the car is the least dirty, right? But when we get to the lower part of the car, it's the closest to the road. A lot of dirt and grime is going to stick up there, so we want to work slowly towards the dirtiest part of the car. But I take my wash.
Makes sense.
Make sense to you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Well, yeah, because it's less dirty.
Right.
This is more dirty. So
And how do you wash yourself when you're in the shower? Some people tell me they wash their feet up. I wash my head first, and then I wash my body from...
I don't know if it works the same way.
You sure?
Yeah, but...
How do you wash yourself in the shower?
It depends on the day, Scott. You know,
You don't wash your hair first?
Yeah, well, I don't have a little strategy to do that. So
Okay. So
I'll
basically...
think about it next time I'm in the shower.
Basically, this is the way it's going. You want to, hey, you want to grab a wash mitt and do the panel next to me? So basically, you have 2 sides to a wash mitt, right? I only want you to use one side of the wash mitt.
Put your hand in it?
You can put your hand inside of it. You can hold it however you want.
Okay.
So when you start from the top, kind of go back and forth lightly. We're not scrubbing the car. We're just lightly getting off the dust and dirt that's still sticking to it, and slowly work your way down.
So from top to down, not left and right, just you start from here. Like, shall I go or you do it?
No, that's fine. You make an interesting point. Left to right or north and south. I always go left to right over the car. I always touch the car when I'm washing it. In the direction the wind would flow over the car when you're driving. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, you watch me on this panel.
All right.
So it starts here. Very little pressure on the paint. I'm just basically stabilizing that wash pad on the car. I start up here, and I slowly work my way down. Don't push really hard. Don't scrub the paint. This is where people get in problems. They'll see something on the paint, and they'll go like this. Oh, what is that? We don't ever want to do that.
Gotcha.
That's going to create scratches and swirls. So just lightly work your way down. Go over the panel. Try not to touch any particular area more than twice.
So I do it. What about starting from the roof?
I'm not going to make you do the roof because I'm not going to set up a bench, but start from the top of the door and work your way down.
What about the glass? Do we touch
You can
it?
touch the glass.
Everything?
Touch it all. Touch it all. You're good.
So,
Yep.
Okay, direction of the wind.
Yep. That's it. It couldn't be more easy.
It is pretty easy. I mean, you know, you're making it sound like it's really hard, but I think I'm doing it. What do
You
think?
are doing it. Make sure your pad stays flat. You get all areas. We want to make sure you got all contact.
What about this here?
That's fine. All the way to the plastic trim.
Okay.
It's my car. I don't want to overthink it. But if you want to do it one more time to make sure you've got even coverage all the way down, you can.
Ah, direction of the wind.
That's fine. That's fine. Just go left to right. That's cool.
Make sure we cover everything and yep.
So you have two sides of the mitt, right? I want you to roll the mitt over now and use the clean side for this panel from the top down. The reason for that, we have dirt on that side, right?
So one side for one door.
Per panel. That's the way I like to do it. Yeah, a lot of people, beginners, when they wash a car, they scrub it like they're scrubbing dishes. We don't want to do that. Clear coat is incredibly scratch sensitive.
Okay, second time.
You can do it one more time if you want. It's fine. You're getting your technique down, that's fine. You're doing good. As long as you've got even coverage, get every little nook and cranny, and slowly work your way down. Now what I want you to do is hand me that wash mitt. This wash mitt is dirty. Because there's dirt on that car. We've picked up some of that dirt, right? Are you getting close? A little bit? Okay.
So what do we do with this?
We're going to set these aside because I've got plenty of wash mitts to work all the way around the car. I like to work clean at all times. I never like to take a dirty wash mitt and put it back in that soap.
But do they really get that dirty? Like for instance, this car didn't really seem that dirty.
It wasn't all that dirty. It's a good point. If you wanted to, you can actually, we've got the power washer, right? If you wanted to flush it off with power washer, you can do that. Just get off that grease and grime that you picked up and continue around. I got plenty of wash mitts. I own a towel company. I've got plenty of wash mitts.
That's right. Well, and we're just gonna assume that we're washing like the dirtiest car.
You got it.
In Dallas.
So now take that, take your power washer,
Okay.
and I just want you to rinse this off. We're not going to kill these people washing the whole car. We'll be here all day long. Oh, God help me, right, guys?
Not quite all day long, but we'll be.
But start from the top and just rinse down. Get a little bit closer. Yep, that's good. Perfect. I think it's good. We're not going to wash the whole car, but you do understand the concept of always working clean. Make sure that when you come up here to touch the paint, we want to go in the direction the wind would blow over the car, which is left to right on the side of the car, right? And we don't want to scrub the paint. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes people make. They come in here and like level 10 scrub the paint. We don't want to do that. That can scratch the clear coat.
How do we know like it's really clean?
How do we know it's really clean? Great question. Because now we've rinsed this off, right? If we see something on the paint that didn't come off when you were washing it, it's most likely something that's not going to come off with a wash mitt and just soap alone. We could have tar on the car. We could have some bug guts that have really, really stuck themselves pretty strong.
Why do you say not to rub it like that? Like what?
Because the minute you start rubbing, you're introducing scratching and marring to the clear coat.
Even with a soft...
Even with the soft wash mitt. Clear coat is incredibly scratch sensitive. We want to be careful. Whenever we're washing, drying, as soft and gentle as we can.
Right.
If there's anything else on the paint after we wash the car, we'll evaluate it. What is that? Is that tar? Is it bug guts? Because we've got other stuff we can use for that. There's a lot of people that would take the wash mitt and scrub it for a couple of minutes, and all of a sudden when they dry the car, they'll look at that area and go, why is it all scratched up?
I mean, I think most people kind of do it.
Yes, most people do it. Professional detailers, we take it to another level. It's all about the details, okay?
This looks pretty clean. There's
looks pretty
nothing
clean
whatsoever from what the eye can see.
Yep. No, it's an easy process, but again, be gentle, always work clean, work with the right equipment, have a nice soap available to you, start from the top, work your way down. We're not going to, what's that?
And change the bits.
I like to use a multi-mitt method. There's a lot of guys that are watching us right now that might comment down below, I use 2 buckets, 3 buckets, whatever. Whatever works in their world, I'm cool with it. As long as we're always working clean, we can never go wrong, and don't scrub the paint. Make sense?
Perfect.
Awesome. I'm going to cut the video short. We're not going to watch the whole thing, right? We don't want to kill everybody on the video, but from the top down. And we're not going to do the wheels and tires because we're actually going to make some videos in the future where I'm going to have you scrub these tires and clean these wheels.
Yeah, because probably something like it's a little different You
Yes.
want to wash the tires, right?
Different tools, different
Yeah,
chemicals for
yeah.
the tire. Great. I mean, Alex, that's a good
Cool.
point.
Let's do this.
Sometimes car soaps aren't strong enough to get some of that brake dust, grease, and grime that's on the tires off. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching us. We'll get on to the next video, which is going to be decontaminating the paint using an iron remover and a clay bar. We're going to teach Alex how to clay a car, so that ought to be fun. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.